welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. Lost 193 pounds on a ketogenic journey so far. It is Shark Week, which means all week long I have been extremely low ketosis or no ketosis. My blood sugars have been high, ketones have been low. I have not felt good at all, and I put on water weight because that's what happens with females. Some of us put on a lot more than others, some not even noticeable. I thought I was going down yesterday. Didn't seem to work that way, but that might be my own fault. I'm going to show you real fast my morning readings, and I'm going to show you yesterday's carb manager, if I can find it. I'm going to stick it in here real fast, a screenshot of it, and we'll discuss. Glucose 75. Finally, my glucose back to normal. Now onto ketones. .8. They're starting to finally climb. Okay, so my GKI was 5.2 for anyone who couldn't see the screen. My weight was 178, so it went up 2 more points on the scale. Yesterday I went 8,000 something steps before bed. Because I took some walks. Yes, all of them, and I took more. Also, I ate a lot of strawberries yesterday. I think I went to 24 total carbs or something like that. Like, I usually do total, but yesterday I ate the strawberries, and I ate a pre-made barbecue. I'll show you. I have one in the freezer. Okay. There are 3 servings in this container. I ate 1.5 servings. Each serving is 4 total carbs, and that's what we're going by. So I ate 6 carbs in this, plus I ate the carbs in the cauliflower, and I ate the carbs in the little pizza sauce. And it really could be the pizza sauce stalling me, just because it is a nightshade. I seem to get away with tomatoes, plain tomatoes, but I don't seem to get away with tomato paste. So we will see. But it could be just the sodium and crap like that that's in this. It has about 1,300 sodium is what I ate in this. I haven't been doing a lot of sodium lately, just what I put on. Like, I only do Himalayan salt, so when I get sodium like this, my body kind of reacts funky. I don't know what kind they use. It's probably not a very good one. But it's just a Carolina style barbecue, a East Carolina style, which means there's no red sauce in it. It's a vinegar base. And surprisingly, I didn't really have issues. It has vinegar, water, a little salt and sugar, Worcestershire sauce, more vinegar, soy protein, corn. Yeah, it has horrible ingredients, but supposedly it is keto friendly, and I do eat this sometimes and lose weight, but I've been on such clean keto that it could be messing me up. But yesterday I was starving, so I ate it. I ate it for lunch. After dinner, after my walk, I ended up not wanting those wings, and I got hungry again, so I had some more strawberries, and that's when I ate the half a serving of that. So I ate multiple times yesterday. So my body's not used to that. And I have officially weighed in 5 hours earlier than I normally do, because I'm readjusting my sleep to wake up even earlier. So I might not have gone up at all, people. That 5 hours makes a difference. When you switch your sleep, you switch when you wake up, everything on that scale can completely change. I woke up feeling smaller today and was surprised the scale said otherwise. So we're going to ignore that stupid thing today. Also, I didn't have any of this yesterday. And it makes me wonder if it's not the hormone switch that made my sugar go up, but having some of this, I don't know. One day I'll do a test on this, on some ice. So I'm about to drink my coffee, go pick up my daughter's laptop at Best Buy. I was there yesterday. They said they had none in stock. I came home, looked on the computer, tried looking on my phone, but the reception was horrible yesterday. Looked on the computer, and it said they had it in stock. So I ordered it, and first thing this morning at 9 a.m. I get a text that I can come get it, that they have it. So, and it's not a little short drive, so it's a little irritating because obviously they had it somewhere. I don't know, maybe they have a warehouse that they only can get into at night. I don't know. But, so that's where I'm going. Probably going to go pick up some cucumbers too from the little farmer stand. And that's it so far. I'm just going to have my collagen coffee and see how long I can go before I eat. Eating at 1 was better for me as in weight loss results. However, it was horrible because I felt like I couldn't go anywhere all day long because come 12:30 I was starving. And then I could go afterwards, but we all know for the first 30 minutes my stomach swells when I eat. I don't feel so great. I usually get in the pool. I usually do my workouts. So it was like I couldn't go before. I couldn't go 2 to 3 hours after. Like, it was just like, I'm knocking stuff over because I talk with my hands. But yeah, it was just not working for me. So I'm adjusting when I eat. And I think that's it right now. I don't think I did have something I wanted to say, but I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Maybe I'll remember later. So I'm going to get going. I hope everyone's having a good day. I will show you the rest of my day as I go alone. Okay, this is the first for me. The doggy has goggles on. I don't know if y'all can see it. Oh, it's hot, but it looks like it's having fun on the back of that guy. 2 o'clock. I am hungry, so I am having the 2 wings from yesterday. I threw them back in the air fryer to heat them up a little. I also had already made a serving of cauliflower with a serving of Kobe jack cheese and a tablespoon of the pizza sauce. It was already mixed up, so I'm going to go ahead and have it. Today will be the last day I have the pizza sauce for a while. It is absolutely amazing, but it could be what's slowing me down to get back the water weight off. I don't know. I really don't know. And today I really don't care. I'm starving and I don't see the water weight on my body at all. So I'm not caring what the scale says today. And I will be eating dinner later, which will probably be some chicken breast. We'll see. Okay, so I'm out here in the pool. I've already been out here for over an hour. I went to Best Buy, like I said, picked up my daughter's laptop. I'm going to wait until tomorrow morning to put it together because it's going to need a lot of updates. They always do when you get one. So that's going to take hours, and it's going to take all my internet. So yeah, I've done all my water aerobics for the day, my weights and everything. I really am noticing a huge difference in my thighs and my arms by doing my water aerobics. Yesterday, like I said, I really went over on total carbs. I think it was 30 something. I just printed out the little thingy to add to the video. So me going up 2 points, no big deal. And it wasn't bad carbs. I mean, it was from strawberries and cauliflower and 1 tablespoon of pizza sauce. Like, I don't feel guilty, people. If you feel guilty by going over a little bit of carbs after 3 years of keto, after losing as much as I have, oh, I hope I'm not getting a storm. Look. On like strawberry, I don't know if y'all just saw that, on strawberries and stuff, then I might have a problem because I don't feel guilty. I'm not supposed to. It's a little bit of extra strawberries. I'm not going to feel guilty for eating a keto-friendly food that is actually healthy, doesn't have a lot of calories, doesn't have a lot of sugar. Yeah, I don't care. Because I'm so close to the end, and these are things that I'm going to eat, and I am going to go up on my carbs. I am moving my carbs probably to 50 if I can get away with it once I hit my goal. I am hoping to move back up to 2,000. There are leaves all in this pool and it's driving me crazy. But to move back up to 2,000 calories or more a day. I'm hoping to up my fats and up my carb intake. It might take a while to get to the numbers I want, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. I've watched tons of other people do it over time, and I'm gonna try. See the nasty clouds, and I swear I heard thunder. I swear the weather does not want me to have fun this year. I want to lay on my raft and get some sun, some vitamin D. Vitamin D really helps you lose weight. It helps with all your organs. Like, a lot of us do not have enough vitamin D. I literally take a pill every single week. It's 55,000 milligrams. And I lay out in the sun a lot. Of course, with sunscreen on. I tan through my sunscreen. And I still don't have enough vitamin D in my body. And I have been taking this for 3 years. 3 years, non-stop, every week. And getting as much sun as I can. And I'm still deficient in vitamin D. So, go figure. I'm watching the clouds, praying that they will leave because I don't want to go in. I want to relax today. I want to enjoy my time because at the end of this video you will see there is a rant if you want to listen. It is a political rant, so you do not have to listen. You can turn it off. That I'm putting at the end so you can have an option. And yeah, it's about people attacking me. And a lot of comments I did not put up because they were just way too nasty. And I know there's quite a few of Trump-friendly people in here like me who would go off on all these people. I let one go through because it wasn't that bad, and I commented back. The rest were very nasty. Like, I can't believe people are born that way nasty. So, that's at the end of the video. You don't want to watch, just turn it off. You don't have to. And you don't have to agree with me. That's the whole point of yesterday's video. We don't have to agree to be friends. We don't have to agree to help each other lose weight. We don't have to agree to watch each other's lives. So, I respect everyone's religious beliefs, their cultures, their differences. So I'm just asking people to respect mine too. You might not agree, which is perfectly fine, but don't attack me for them. So if you don't like any politics stuff, don't watch the end of the video. And also, don't ever follow me on TikTok. Because somehow my TikTok has become a very political, I do keto over there, but it's political, and it's keto, and it's, conspiracies. So it's a totally different genre. And yeah. And if you happen to see my Facebook post today and you don't like it, I'm sorry, that's my real life personal Facebook that I've allowed people on. And if they don't like what I said, they can get off. Because, believe it or not, yeah. I'm just going to leave it as that. Because I want people to be able to turn off the ending of the video if they want to. Okay. So, I hear sirens going in the background. And I think the sky is clearing up, which will make this girl happy because I've had a very long day. I've been up since I think 8 or 7 this morning. I can't even remember. I didn't crawl out of bed until around 9. So I literally normally don't weigh in until about 12 or 1 each day, and I weighed in when I woke up this morning, even though I laid back down. Because I'm gonna start waking back up at 7, weighing at 7, so for a while my numbers are going to be off and I'm not going to get upset. I don't even think today's weigh-in was a real weigh-in because it was so much earlier. I'm trying to adjust my sleep and my schedule so I could get more done. I hate schedules with a passion, people. I am a very rebellious person. I always saw schedules as something your parent made you do or grandparents did. And I never wanted to be like that. I didn't want to have a bedtime. I didn't want to have a wake up time. And all my jobs never had the same time. So I never felt like I was on a schedule with my jobs because I never knew what hours I was going to work. Each day was different. It never stayed the same. But for the month of August, which I really hate saying, I'm going to do a schedule, which I need to come up with tonight because it's the 31st, okay? So, Monday will be in the weigh-in. I'm only going to do weigh-ins on Monday probably. I will show you every single day's weigh-in on that Monday video though. I will also probably go ahead and throw in what I ate every single day. I don't know if I'm going to show you the video of what I ate, but I will probably throw in clips of my carb manager apps and stuff like that maybe. Because what that weight is each week will probably be determined by what I ate and how much exercise I did. So I was kind of thinking of doing a video that's mainly just that and a tiny talk, but just everything thrown into one. And I would still do my normal videos. I'm also starting to think about cutting down to 5 videos a week instead of 7. I'm starting to get a little overwhelmed lately. I love making the videos. I think it's just because I'm not on a schedule and I'm all over the place and I haven't been in ketosis. I need to be in high ketosis to feel better, so I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed. And I kind of liked where I put a few days together, like 2 days at a time together. So I was thinking about doing Saturday and Sunday's videos together and posting them on Monday. And you would get a video Saturday morning still because it would be Friday's video, but Sundays you wouldn't get a video. So I guess that's only taking 1 day off. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. And I'm thinking about picking 1 day of the month to do a live for sure, and then just doing them when I feel like it. Like something like that. I don't know. But like I said, I've always hated schedules, and I'm about to put one together. I'm about to put a workout schedule together with bedtimes and wake up times and research time. I do a lot of research, not just keto, but on politics, on the virus, on vaccinations, on people themselves. I like to fill my brain with my own knowledge. Like, I don't want to read the news and take their word for it because, yeah, they're owned by 5 different people in the world. Let's just leave it at that. I don't want to get more conspiracy than I am already. So, I got an eyelash in my eye and it hurts. So I don't take the news word. I don't take anyone's word for anything. I look it up. Okay, so there are some people that believe, even on keto, that you always have to be in a huge, like, a calorie deficit. And if you're in too big a one, you can't lose weight either. And you have to eat tons of fat. You can't eat too low of fat. You can't eat too high of protein. Okay. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. Don't listen to anybody other than your own body. Period. Because if you go watch Keto Diamond, if you watch me, if you watch Princess Ninja in Keto, if you watch Life Adventures in Keto, if you watch who else do I watch religiously? Losing with Drea. I can't even remember the rest right now. None of us have the same exact story. None of us loses the same way. Okay? Don't let anyone tell you what's going to work for your body. You have to figure that out yourself. I have been watching some people today who say you can under-eat, which I believe for some people you can. For me, no, under-eating does not stall me at all. Not even a tiny bit. It will shoot the weight off of me. But, I try not to undereat, but sometimes I do. I undereat a lot, okay? It's hard for me to eat. That's why I'm trying to separate into multi-meals now and not just do 1 meal a day, because I'm having a really hard time to even get to 1,200 calories. I'm just not hungry. Okay, so I wish I could do my keto the way Keto Diamond does. Like, oh my gosh. I wish I could do it a lot of ways different people do, but I can't because it's my body. I wish I could do it the way I did the first year. I was eating almost 3,000 calories a day at that time. I wasn't in good ketosis at all. I wasn't reading ketosis ever on pee strips or anything. So, but the weight came off and I ate totally dirty. I ate tons of calories. I ate more than 50 total carbs a day. And the weight melted off. But I can't anymore. That's the whole point of this. No one can tell you how many calories is going to work for you. They can literally say use this calculator. All right, Carb Manager says one thing, other people's website says other things, blah, blah, blah. But none of that can actually tell you what's going to work for your body. We are not cookie cutters. It just doesn't work that way. I don't care how many keto people or nutritionists or anyone tells you otherwise. Like, even Keto Diamond will tell you all our bodies are different. If you watch Princess Ninja and Keto, she has a physical job. She gets her exercises in. She pays attention what she eats, and she still has trouble losing weight because that's her body. Then you watch other people drop like water. I can drop like water sometimes, and then I can stall for a year because that's my body. So never feel bad that what someone says isn't working for you. Because it worked for them doesn't mean it's going to work for you. It's the same reason that none of us can give you a meal plan. We don't know what's going to work for your body. We don't know what kind of food you can and can't eat. We don't know how many calories you actually really can or can't eat. We don't know your fat levels, because my fat levels are I need it to be lower. I need to eat the fat off my body. And there are a lot of keto people who do not agree with that. But I feel completely safe because I trust Dr. Eric Westman and Dr. Barry before has said it too. I trust both of them when they said just let your body eat its own fat. You do not need to add dietary fat if you have fat on your body to lose. I also think it's the reason why I don't have such loose skin either. Between that, fasting, collagen, my coconut oils, like, I give it props to all of it. Because I'm letting my body literally eat itself. So it's shrinking its skin at the same time. Also, I've lost weight a lot slower than some people. I've watched some TikTok people lost 180 to 200 pounds in 1 year. And I'm sorry, you lose 200 pounds in 1 year. Yeah, you can have some loose skin. And I did. Losing that 120 pounds that first year, I had some major loose skin and loose fat, and I never thought it was going to shrink down. But after I started adding the intermittent fasting and I started adding collagen and found me some coconut oil, it is a huge difference. You would think coconut oil would make me burn, but it doesn't, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, let me show you all this guy. I know I'm rambling. I'm going to put all these in the back of... I think it's facing the right way. The back of the video. So if you didn't stick around to listen to all this, that's perfectly fine. This is called loneliness. Loneliness, people, loneliness. Nobody wants to come play in the pool with me. No, yeah, my luck. My daughter would get in and it would start lightning. But I spend a lot of hours out here alone. I do a lot of things in my life alone. Let me tell you, when this pandemic is over and things can change, boy, I got some plans. I'm going to Hawaii to see my baby first. That's number one. Number 2, I'm going to go to Delaware and see my sister. 3, I'm going to meet some people that live close by. Yeah. I want a life again. So our gym's opened back up yesterday. Everyone's freaking out, but I pay for the, well, my parents pay for the gym every month for me, and no one wants me to go right now. However, we're going to see what the virus does with legit numbers, not fake numbers, because there's been a lot of fake numbers. A lot. So, with the legit numbers, we're going to see what the virus does, because I'm ready to hit back to that gym. Not for the, like, elliptical, because I have that. Not for a bike, because I have that. The treadmill, the truth is, I could go in my parents' room and clean off their treadmill. I wish I knew someone around here who could help me, like, build a shed light thing and put all these equipment in it. But I want to go back for the actual leg machines and stuff like that. That's what I want to do. Wow, these guys are so nasty. I'm going to have to get out of the pool soon. I just know it. But, I really want to hit the gym again. Doesn't it suck when you're literally sitting here, you know people who had the virus, you've known people who died from the virus, so you know it is a legit thing, but at the same time, you're like, how legit is it? I mean, the labs are lying about how many people are testing positive. You can have a positive person who's been around 1 million people and no one else gets it. How's it really spread? You think a cloth mask is going to save you? No, it's the droplets won't get on you, but if anyone knows anything about science and the coronavirus, they know it is smaller. It is so tiny, people. You cannot see it. Like, it is so tiny. I don't need to explain how tiny this thing is. It can go right through that person's mask who just sneezed, just cough. Maybe the droplets can't, but the virus can. And come right into your mask. Okay? If you ain't wearing an N95, so maybe you'll get a smaller dose. Maybe a miracle will happen and it will land on the cloth instead of going through the cloth, because it's so tiny. It can go through every part of the cloth. Like, I don't know. That's a lot of maybes, and that's a lot of hope to put on 2 little pieces of cloth. I just want my life back. Is anyone else, like, totally sitting there like, I just want my life back? And you realize that you were taking for granted being able to go to the grocery store. You were taking for granted about not having to wear a stupid mask like some countries do every day. You were taking for granted that you could go to a movie when you wanted to or walk into the mall. Like, I realized I took a lot of crap for granted that I will not be doing when this is over. Because my butt is going to the movies at least 4 times a month. Yep, I've already decided. I pay for a month. It's been suspended right now because of the virus, but I pay for a monthly subscription, or whatever you want to call it, membership to AMC. I can go to 3 movies a week for $20 a month. So I'm going to start using it when this is over. So I'm going to shut up because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to vacate this pool any second now, because check these skies out. It's getting blacker and blacker and blacker. It's okay. My daughter wants me to go to Lowe's and pick her up some paint. She has a big giant walk-in closet that she is turning into her schoolroom, and she wants to paint the walls in there and the shelves. So I guess she wins. I'm getting out of the pool to go to Lowe's. Okay, so I'm totally about to head out. Was approving comments, wasn't really going to answer any. I ended up answering one, deleting tons of others. I got a lot of messages that I've lost people because I support Trump. So this was the point of my video yesterday, that most Trump supporters, whether or not we think you're crazy for wanting a socialist, communist country and wanting the government to give you everything in your hands, and then controlling your life in return, we're not going to hate you for it. We're not going to think you're insane bullies that out loud. I mean, who wants that kind of country? Let's get real here. Who wants a country that is governed by communist socialists? Have you not seen China and other countries? They don't even have freedom to say what I'm saying right now. They'll go to jail and be killed for it. They went through their houses the other day. Anyone on welfare, if there was a cross or a Bible, they have to throw it away and put their president and someone else's pictures up and start worshiping them, or they lose the welfare. Period. That's what you want? You want a government that will come in and tell you your religion and you have to worship them? You want, like, those, first of all, I just can't even, because they believe, because they're giving them money, they have the right to control their religious beliefs and their souls after death. That's what you're asking for when you want to vote Democrat. But you have that right, because that is your choice. And I'm not going to hate you for it. I'm not going to stop being your friend for it. Just because you want to support a proven line of people that have trafficked hundreds of thousands of poor children and women over the years. Oh my gosh, y'all just don't even know what's been going on. I've known my whole entire life because I was one of those children that was almost kidnapped. So, yeah, you just have no clue. But if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to judge you because you only go by what you see. And most people don't do research. Most people think they're all conspiracy theories and it's not real when actually it is real. It's the only real. Everything else is just a narrative that they play you over and over again. Because all the news stations, including Fox, believe it or not, is owned by a group of people. A small group of people that control this whole entire world and decide what's going to happen. You think our government controls this world? You think you do? You think other people do? No, those 5 people do. And you're crazy if you think otherwise. Well, not really crazy. You just don't know. So I lost people. And you know what? It's okay. Because I only want people here. If you're a Democrat, that's fine. You're more than welcome here. But if you're the closed-minded Democrat who hates Republicans or hates Trump so bad and hates anyone who believes in him, then I don't care. I really don't. I want people here, yes, but do I want the wrong kind of people here? Do I want people who think that Trump is this evil person trying to destroy the world here? No, because it means you're really, really, really... like, you don't have to like the man. He can say some stupid shit. Okay, I will be the first person to say he says the wrong thing sometime. And you don't have to like him or vote for him. But don't judge me for it. That's my whole point. That was the whole point yesterday. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to think you're a horrible person. I'm not going to think you're a pedophile because you want Joe Biden in the office. And I still to this day, okay, Joe Biden, there's a very good chance he is in that ring because he's been to that Epstein Island. Like, there's a lot of them that have. So let's pretend he's not any of those things. Why does people say Trump's a racist? That's what I hate. Everyone says, well, if you support Trump, you're racist. How? How? No man has given so much money of his own pocket. If you're racist, in the 90s, you wouldn't have said, well, right now it's the time to be a black businessman. And if I was a black businessman, I would be even in better shape. No, a racist does not want to ever be that race, okay? They think they shouldn't exist. They think they're lower people. They would never give them a penny. They would never help them. They would never shake their hand. They would never talk to them. Do y'all not understand what a racist is? Has people forgotten? Yeah, I'm sure I'm making people mad right now, but I don't care. Has people forgotten what racism is? Racism is when you don't think they have the right to breathe because of the color of their skin. And guess what? That is happening to a lot of white people right now. A lot of people think we don't have the right to breathe because of the color of our skin. When we didn't do anything, our parents didn't do anything, our grandparents didn't do anything. You're judging us because of the color of our skin when we have never judged y'all because of the color of your skin. We haven't. Maybe the past did, but guess what? We weren't born then and neither were you. Maybe your grandparents went through some hell. But guess what? Like I've said before, Irish, Jewish, German, Gypsy, and Native American. So you're judging me by the color of my skin. You're judging my ancestors by the color of my skin. You're judging me by the person I stand behind for presidency. Well, guess what? You don't know anything. You just don't. My heart is completely love. You want to be a Democrat, be a Democrat. You want to vote for Joe Biden, vote for Joe Biden. It doesn't change your personality. It doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change that you need to lose weight to save your life. It doesn't change anything. We bleed the same color. The only difference is I'm O negative, and you can probably have my blood, and I probably can't have yours. I mean, come on, people. I might not say things the correct way politically, or I stumble over my words, but even I know how to actually research stuff and have an open mind. Yeah, I'll put this at the end of my video so people don't freak out. But let me tell you, I'm a little freaked out myself right now on the closed-minded people, and I thought it was a joke when I'm watching all these TikToks and they interview all these Democrats, and like this one lady and her friend had been friends for years, but they never talked about politics, and the Democrat literally stood there and said, no, I could not be friends with a Republican, and the other lady freaked out and was so upset. And guess what? The Republican still wanted to be her friend, even though she was narrow-minded. But guess what? The Democrat didn't want to be her friend. She's like, all those years of friendship just went through the window. And you literally saw them get in a huge fight. And it wasn't a scam. It wasn't like fake news. It was legit. And I see this over and over and over again. And I don't understand why. I think people are feeding too much in the fake news. Go look and see at all the stuff Trump has done since he's been in office. Go look and see what he did before going into office. Let me tell you, everyone had their hand out to him, and he gave them money, tons of money, all the time, even before he got in office. Like, you want the man's money, but you don't want him to clean up the United States. And when I mean clean up, I mean the child trafficking. He is really going after them. And all the corrupt people, that you just don't even know.